So we're going to do a Kusari Fundo technique that's kind of hard to do with a rope. It's designed to be done with a chain. So if you get the chain with, so you get close up on this, right? Alright, as you can see, iron, metal, dangerous, right? Chain, dangerous. So what this does, this technique is, the chain wraps around the wrist and it catches the wrist. And it might look a little far-fetched until you practice it. It's good to, maybe in another video I'll show you where you can design an implement to practice on, because it's really difficult to do it with a guy. So I'm going to have him hold his wrist out here just to show you. Make your arm straight and out so it's away from your face. So you spin it and you throw it so it wraps over like that. And then once it does, you pull and it'll lock in. Okay? So as you can see right here, it wraps and then it locks. Okay? And it's a doable thing. You know, it's if you punch, if you have the skill to like parry a hand in any way, then you can get the timing with practice to get this off sometimes. And if it doesn't wrap, it hits him. The weight would hit on this kote, these bones here, or even on the thumb, or it might hit the back of the hand, but if it hits, it's going to bite. So it's not like we're really trying to wrap too. There's two ways of looking at such a technique. Maybe if you're skillful enough, you can wrap it on purpose. And then the other way is that it's either incidental or accidental, and you find it wrapped. Okay? So this technique is going to start off that the wrist has been wrapped. Now when you're using a rope, it's very hard to get. So back up a little bit here. So when he punches, so we'll this come out here and punch really short because of the distance. When he punches, we'll throw it around and then we'll just have him hold it to simulate it being wrapped. Now as I go to pull this, he might punch me. Just with Tai Sabaki, we parry, and then we get this arm bar here. Now we can just do the technique where I flip him. Okay, and then I can stay there, and then you can just rip this out and start swinging and hitting the guy. Okay, so that's the technique we were practicing earlier. But then, so you punch, Tai Sabaki, throw it around. He punches. Now we start to go here, but he resists. So when he resists, I come back. Now let's move here. If you come here, Aaron, get a close up of this area. So I'm going to come back and pull his hand, remember it's tight now, into his armpit. So back out again. Go this way more. So I step to the rear and get this in his armpit. As I now come around and come over his neck. So, hang on. So now you have this lock. This hand you want to have in the motegyaku. Step to the outside to give him room and bring down like this. Sorry. I got to ease up. You alright?
Yeah.
Come over here, Aaron. You okay, man?
Yeah, that's fine. It's just, fine.
He will go out. He almost went out earlier today. You don't feel like you're doing much, so be careful if you practice. This arm, standing or kneeling, break. Okay? This choke here. Then dogaishi. Very hard to do without killing the guy. Okay? So, have fun with that. Be careful.